In the 1920s, the new equipment of aircraft carriers had made some progress, and the concept of submarine aircraft carriers was also emerging. The British were at the forefront in this area. After all, they were an old maritime power. The Americans, unwilling to fall behind, also made attempts, and the Cox-Klemin XS submarine reconnaissance aircraft is a design similar to a submarine aircraft carrier. At that time, the U.S. Navy hoped to develop a foldable reconnaissance aircraft for submarines, using the submarine's concealment to conduct reconnaissance in target areas. Cox-Klemin Company signed a contract to manufacture this aircraft, which was called the Cox-Klemin XS, hereinafter referred to as XS. The first XS aircraft took its maiden flight in 1922. It was a moderate-sized single-seat biplane, powered by a 60-horsepower Lawrence L-4 radial engine. The aircraft weighed less than 500 kilograms, with a twin-float landing gear. The wings, propeller, and floats of the aircraft could be removed. The designer designed a cylindrical sealed container, which was fixed on the submarine's aft deck and could accommodate an XS aircraft. The disassembled aircraft was stored inside, and after surfacing, the sailors opened the hatch to assemble the aircraft. After assembly, the submarine needed to dive a bit until the deck was submerged, allowing the aircraft to smoothly enter the water for flight. The recovery process was reversed. The second prototype was equipped with an 85-horsepower Kinner B-5 5-cylinder air-cooled radial engine, which could reach a maximum flight speed of 185 km per hour and a maximum altitude of 3,400 meters. This aircraft underwent full testing in 1926. A total of 12 XS aircraft were built in the United States, and the 1926 trials proved the technical feasibility of the concept of submarine reconnaissance aircraft. However, due to a lack of funds, the U.S. Navy terminated the related research and development work. The aircraft were dismantled, and the S-class submarines involved in the experiments were continued to be in service in the Navy after the aircraft containers were removed. However, there were other reasons for the abandonment of submarine aircraft. Many Western countries had conducted similar technological experiments at the time, and without exception, all of them were abandoned. The reason was that submarines, as underwater equipment, should focus on covert operations, and adding aircraft was somewhat unnecessary.